Hello everyone, this is Dhamaraju Satyabharat, in short DSB. So we are going to have an online workshop on the financial instrument starting from October 29th, and it extends almost up till October 10th or 11th. So what is the in this video I would like to bring in the contents, the scope, the idea behind this particular workshop, and the fundamentals what we need to understand before we start our journey of the workshop. So I'll be taking you quickly through all those things. First of all, what is the idea behind bringing this particular workshop is to mix up two different domains. Two different domains, what I mean by that is the finance people, the chartered financial analyst, who are super good at pricing and valuation of the derivatives or the bonds or any fixed income securities, and the equity. So they have different models and approaches to arrive at these pricing valuation numbers, right? On the other side, the accountants, the chartered accountants of from India or Canada or US, UK, whomsoever, the CPS, so they are very good or super good at the recording and the reporting of these transactions. So one set of one set of people are making the valuations, the calculations. On the other side, they are showing the reporting the said valuations in their books of accounts with the help of the IFRS. Right now, with the help of these sort of workshops, what I'm trying to bring in is the combination, the intersection, the finance, the accounts, and also the technology. So this is meant for those people like the CFOs, the finance managers, or the head of finance and accounts, or the persons who want to become like the head of finance and accounts, who are aspiring to be so. Okay, so this is the ultimate idea behind this particular financial instrument. So we are combining two different aspects. Okay, then now before what is the scope of it, what is it we are going to cover? Before I come into this particular chart, let me show you the IAS, the International Accounting Standard 1. International Accounting Standard 1, the presentation of financial statements, the paragraph number 54, it says this. So these are the line items that should be on the statement of financial position, or also called as balance sheet. Okay, so the assets and the liabilities, it shows like property, plant and equipment, investment property, intangible assets, financial assets, and so these are the set of the assets that should be there on the face of the statement of financial position, correct? Similarly, the liabilities, the trade payables, provisions, current tax and liabilities, and there are different IFRS. For example, this is getting dealt by IAS 16, this is by IAS 40. Intangible assets, IAS 38. Financial assets, what is that, like IFRS, we can say 7, IFRS 9, IAS 32, right? So these are all highlighted. The blue highlighted are those part of all these like financial instruments. So financial instruments cover your this point, this one, this and this. Okay, so these are the items that are covered by in our workshop now by the financial instruments that are dealt by IFRS 7, IFRS 9, and IAS 32. So biological assets are dealt by IAS 41, if I'm not wrong, IAS inventories by IAS 2, asset held for sale by IFRS 5, if I'm not wrong. Okay, these are current liabilities, IAS 12. So there are different set of accounting standards, and the accounting standards or the IFRS, and now we are going to deal with these blue highlight items. So in balance sheet items, almost like almost like around 7.7 line items, we are going to see how to value it, measure it, recognize it. Okay, in case of impairment, what need to be done? In case of modification, what need to be done? How it need to be classified, reclassification, and many other points that are relating to it. Okay, so this is the set of the scope that we are going to cover. And what is the size of this? The size of financial instruments. So financial instruments, I'm just talking about the debt market only here, the fixed income markets, the global fixed income market, global equity market, as of 2021, as given by 2022 SFMA Capital Markets Fact Book. So 2021 fixed income gone from 87.9 trillion to 126.9 trillion. Okay, while equity market 56.7 trillion till equity market in 2020 is 124.4 trillion. So you can see in 2012, almost if not double, at least more than 50%, more than 60%. So fixed income used to be 1.6 times of equity in 2012, while now more or less fixed income and equity having the same size of market in 2021. So this is the size of financial instruments that are made available now outside. So why I'm telling you this? To understand, fixed income is no less than equity and even more, much more bigger than the equity. So because we morely focus onto the equity side. Okay. So these are all the topics, contents, okay. And I would like to the attendees could be various people, like, of course it is meant for those CFOs, finance managers, head of finance and accounts, and who want to have a complete command over the technology, complete understanding over the finance, accounts, and technology. So this is meant for all those. But there are people with having very less idea about these financial instruments, or particularly bonds, or particularly about derivatives. So I just, before they come up for the webinar on October 29th, so I want to give them some kind of fundamentals so that it will be easy on both the sides. So it will be more easier for them to understand, and also for me to tell the things on more easier way, to make things more understandable, right? So for that reason, so I'm bringing in 5 fundamental videos. So this, I'm calling it as a pre-workshop fundamental 1, going to releasing on 20th. So every alternate date, today is 18th, okay, so 20th, 22nd, 24th, 26th and 28th. So 5 days, 5 videos will get released. What is the duration? Duration of 20th could be only 15 minutes. 28th could be 3 hours. However, I want the attendees to have a look at it before you attend the session, so that it will be more easy on both the sides for understanding it. And I'll be anyways showing you the contents of in each video. For example, 22nd. So on the 22nd video, I'll be at the beginning of the video, I'll be showing what are the contents, what are the things that we are going to discuss in this particular video. If you are already well aware of it, you can just straight away you can skip it. Okay, and also if my pace of explanation is on slow side, you can watch it 1.5x at your comfort. Okay, so this is the one thing that you can keep it in mind. And for example, what is it, the content of coverages or like fundamental funda 1, we are going to see very basic terms, understanding what is a bond face value, coupon rate, frequency, what is the market reference rates, what is a BPS, sovereign bonds, market money instruments. So very basic items. Okay, and what is this fundas? So all these fundamental, which I'm going to tell you from 1 to 5th, I mean these 1 to 5 videos are the part of your CFA level 1 fixed income and derivatives chapter. So these were the contents that I have taken, the important topics I have taken, and I'm going to share through the Excel. I will try to explain through the help of the Excel. On second fundamental 2, we are going to see we'll start this is the basics funda 1. We will go to the intermediary level in fundamental 2, 3, 4, and then we can see it in the webinar level 2 and level 3. CFA level 2, level 3 concepts we can see it in the webinar or the live workshop, but then we will be learning at least to the extent of level 1 in the this funda. This basically you can consider like an essentials for the workshop. So we will be seeing all this current yield, how to calculate the YTMs, putable, what is the putable bonds, convertible bonds, callable bonds, and then the fundamental 3, how the market discount rate and annual coupon rate will have, what is the convex relationship, how they will be having, calculating the full price, accrued interest, and many things that we are going to cover in these fundamentals. I will record it and I'll be publishing on the respective days as I'm mentioning over here. Okay, in this day, like yield spreads will be covered, what is the bond convexity, empirical duration, and certain other topics will be covered. Same way on the fundamental 5, like, so this could be on a higher side, like the duration of this particular video fundamental 5 could be on a it may extend up to almost like 3 or 3 more than 3 hours. So understanding the derivatives, how to value pricing and valuation, forward commitment, futures, interest rates, options, because through these videos I would like to bring in the basic concepts. I'll be taking very simplified or simple examples while explaining all this. We can see the complex examples in the while doing our online workshop. Hope you are clear on these things. So these are the contents. So before you guys coming to the online webinar or this particular workshop, I want you people to go through these fundamental videos. There are 5 fundamental videos which are going to releasing on the alternative days, and that may duration may be from 15 minutes or 30 minutes till 3 hours also, depending on the size of the content that we are going to discuss and what is the scope. Out of almost all these many line items, we are already covering like 7 line items through with the help of this particular workshop, and that's it. So let's catch up on our fundamental first video, which we are going to release at day after tomorrow. Okay, let's see over there. Thank you. Let's all meet in the workshop and have more clarity on this, what exactly is financial instruments, and further more information. Thank you. We'll see you there.